We are back out here at Smallwood Dam. See, the drone is about 100 feet in altitude flying towards the west. See a little bit of that jello in the camera shot. This is from it being extremely cold when I was out there filming. And the gimbal that stabilizes this drone has some rubber dampeners. And with that cold weather, increases the density of those rubber dampeners and doesn't allow them to work as efficiently. So you do start to see some of that jello, those vibrations in this camera view. We'll keep dropping in altitude though. The drone facing towards the south now, coming around this side of the dam. You can see a little bit of that ice that's melted directly in front of the dam. All the little water here at Smallwood is passing through the low level outlet. That's on the right hand side in this viewpoint. It has impacted the work and the timelines here a little bit. We did have a spring melt earlier this year that did cause a little bit of the delay in the timeline here on Smallwood Dam. Not sure if that has been caught up or not, but this was expected to be completed in June, and now they're estimating that in July it will be completed. You know, this could be made up though. Some of this timeline, if work progresses here a little bit more quickly, a little bit faster, could make up that time and bring it back on track in June. But so far, the weather here has been extremely cold. We'll see how our spring thaw melt goes. You can see that the water, unlike on Secord Dam that can pass through their emergency auxiliary spillway, is not allowed to do that here on Smallwood Dam. All that water is passing through that low-level outlet. And if it can't pass those flows, what ends up happening is the water overtops this area over here on the right-hand side and goes over the primary spillway that is not yet complete. So that inundates the entire construction area. It halts progress here. It takes a lot to get this area back to a point where construction can restart, pumping out all that water between the sill and the spillways as well before that work can progress, as well as, it shuts down the whole site. They have to evacuate any of the materials or equipment that they had in that area, and just kind of causes work to be paused before it can come underway again. We'll fly over here to the emergency auxiliary spillway. Looks like they cleared out this brush here in front of the spillway. I think there was a little bit left the last time we were flying out here, so it looks like someone did come out here and clean up that area. So pretty impressive, massive auxiliary emergency spillway. You can see those baffle blocks and the sill behind that, and then a ton of that D5 riprap just placed in here to stop any erosion from happening. It's been a long time coming. It's amazing seeing how the spillway was constructed and what it has came to now. Hopefully it will never need to be used, but if it does, you can definitely rest assured that it should be able to pass any flows that can be thrown at it. Awesome view here of nature. Check out these swans just sitting on the ice and the amount of ducks down here in the downstream portion. If you can make them out, let me know in the comment section down below what ducks you think these are. A couple different breeds. Maybe some of them are not ducks, but pretty amazing sight seeing them there in that little bit of open water, as well as jumping back to this shot now. Some of the swans, as well a couple more of the ducks here in this view. And the entire work site in the background. See that emergency auxiliary spillway on the right hand side. We'll come up close and check out the work site a little bit better here shortly. But as for what's happening here on Smallwood Dam at present day, hopefully the crest gate is actually already installed. That was supposed to be installed in February, as well as the side seals for that crest gate and the operator access bridge. So the next time we're out here, we'll be able to check on that progress and see if that's complete. Bunch more mallard ducks here. You can see hens and drakes having a ball in this water that is passing through the low-level outlet. So again, you can see all that water, all of that flow has to pass through this area, icing up a little bit, but this is also what they plan on using in the future to pass flows so that the water is not going over the top of the crest gates during the wintertime. Then they don't have to de-ice that area. Most of the flow can just pass through that low level outlet, not freezing up the area that's in the middle of the screen here, which will be the primary spillway. A lot of concrete work happening here at present day. You can see the forms in place, working on that center pier, as well as the retaining wall on the right hand side of this view. We'll check out that a little bit closer. See a giant compressor. I'm guessing the yellow machine in the bottom by the primary spillway is probably a heater. That has been also another thing causing delays with the concrete pours here on all the dams with our extreme cold, is the curing of this concrete. This is structural concrete, so it does have a little bit more prerequisites. You know, it has to be maintained a little bit better than just concrete for normal driveways and stuff. That doesn't matter as much. So again, you got stop logs on the left hand side, keeping that water flowing through that spillway. Those are iced up quite a bit so that they can work on the right hand side of the spillway in this view. Retaining wall is definitely taking a lot of shape. As for what's happening on all of the other dams, Sanford Dam is substantially complete. That should be filling shortly here. Just over a month away, on April 15th is the estimated date that they will start refilling Sanford Lake. And I know they have posted a little bit more information about that if you've checked out the last webinar about debris potentially floating up from the lake bed, sediment being stirred up, so the river will be a little bit more turbid than usual. Tittabawassee River is already pretty turbid of a river, so I don't think it will actually make that big of a difference, especially here in the springtime. It's very, very milky, chocolatey brown color. We're up at 400 feet in altitude in this drone view. Check out the dam directly overhead, getting that bird's eye view. Yep, pretty much right here at Smallwood, the biggest progress point is getting the primary spillway concrete poured, and then getting those crest gates installed up on top of that. Secord, Smallwood, lots of work happening there. Edenville also has a ton of progress happening there. All of these dams are well underway to being completed very soon, and all of the 4 lakes being restored for people to be able to have fun on once again and enjoy. So it's been an impressive many couple of years. If you want to check out what's going on at present day, make sure you check out the live cameras. I have 24/7 live cameras on all of these dams, so I don't always get to filming voiceovers on these videos super quickly. I do post pictures on my Patreon account. There's a couple ways to support me if you go ahead and check that out. Links for that in the description down below, as well as my PayPal and Coffee. So you can send money directly through PayPal, as well as Coffee is an interesting website that you can send me money for a drink or contribute to a tank of gas. So no fees are taken out of them. So it's definitely a nice way to go ahead and contribute to the channel. I know there's always people that ask that in the comment section down below. And hopefully this camera here at Smallwood Dam, we can get relocated shortly. It's been down a little bit this last week. They are working in that area, but it is over there on the left-hand side. It's a little bit far removed from the dam site. So if we can get that removed to the house, that would be a nice location for it to be able to see the actual spillways. Flying around the job site here, though, you can see a lot of what's left. Some timber, some forms, some rebar. Might be able to pick out a couple of the gate components that were here. Again, at the time of me filming this voiceover, hopefully, we're hoping that the crest gate has already been installed on one of the spillways on Smallwood Dam. So make sure you stay tuned, checking out the future videos. I'll be heading out to Sanford again shortly, filming an update there in Edenville Dam. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and leave any questions and comments you have down below. Thanks for watching, and make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Also, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next videos I will be posting, and leave your questions, comments, and suggestions below. As always, I just want to give a massive thanks to the people who support me on Patreon. Never underestimate the value of your contribution to keeping this channel going. Thank you.